In closing, I want to, first of all, request if everyone could take a look in their packets for the evaluations, because again, that really helps us. I think we had a great conference this year. I want to thank everybody for being here and sticking it out and going through the presentations. I want to thank all the presenters, maybe a hand for all of the presenters throughout the day and the panelists. Also, I want to thank Joe from Innovative. I want to thank James from De-icing Depot and Steve from Metal Plus and the other sponsors, Sawyer from ADK Action, because without their support, this really wouldn't happen. So a round of applause for the sponsors as well. I get energized every time that this kind of, and relieved actually every time it comes to the end, but I feel we're getting a better product. I hope that came across well over the internet and virtual. I need to thank our production crew, Visual Planet, for the great work that they did. And there's one person that is out in the lobby that really has put everything together and made this run smoothly. That's Danica Campbell from the LGA. She deserves a big round of applause. So thank you, Danica. So in closing, a couple takeaways that I came and jotted down during the day. Think of buckets. I think everybody's going to think of buckets in a different way. But that's a way to break it down. We look at such things as road salt reduction and a lot of things as it's such a big task, and how are we going to accomplish it? But thinking how that we can break it down into smaller things and to whittle that down. So, as we go forward, think buckets. And, I heard it takes a community to reduce, it takes technology and partnerships to achieve the reduction. So we're all part of this, the driving community. Good discussion on the panel about expectations. The partnership and technology. It's great to see that being applied. I remember 7-8 years ago, we were talking about putting tracking units in trucks, and we just got the coldest stare. It's kind of like my teenage daughter back home. She'd just look at it like, what? But that's why, and we're learning from that. The public needs awareness and respect. I think that's a big thing. I think that's something I feel should be a discussion point. And respect for our operators and that are working those hours under difficult conditions. Respect them when they're out on the road. Reactive to proactive, a great statement I heard. We need to be proactive, not to be reactive. Plan ahead, understand the conditions, understand winter severity and how it's coming, and plan ahead. Just do it. Believe in the program. So just get it done, believe in it. It is a cultural change. It's easy for us in a room to tell the operators you should just be doing this. They're the ones that have to go out there, but let's be there to support them. We've always been there as an organization to help support any way we can, even financially. For it to be sustainable, you need a culture of collaboration. So if we want this to happen, if we want it to continue, we all have to come to the table. We have to work towards solutions and work towards compromises and how this can happen. And we got to find balance in the park. A lot of respect for Tracy. I'm glad he came down. Difficult position he's in. And the one question I never got to, and they'll probably be glad, but I was going to ask about climate change and how's that changing. And we're seeing those changes. How does that change their job? So we need to find that balance, and we need to find it for everybody. So those are my takeaways. And I said act now was the last thing. That was for my good friend Mark Yagi. I'm thinking of the Clean Water Act. So we should all act now, know what's going on, know how to protect our waters and help protect our community. So I want to thank you all for coming. Again, talk to sponsors on your way out, find out some more information. We will be in touch with the link. These presentations will be available once they get trimmed down and prettied up, and they'll be on the Lake George Association website. And please keep in touch with us, and we'll all continue the discussion. Thank you very much.